Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to G's Kitchen, a new cooking show here on YouTube where you will find the most delicate, elegant, exquisite food that your measly mortal eyes will ever lay eyes on. And today we're going to be making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but not any peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Oh no ho ho, a grotesque peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Not grotesque as in it's ugly or disgusting, no, it was made by me, which means it is the best of the best. But first, I think we could do for some more classy apparel. With a quick snap of the fingers, we'll get changed. You ready? 3, 2, 1. And there it is. We are officially changed, which means now we just need to go gather the ingredients and we get cracking on this peanut butter and jelly. Now, unfortunately, I don't have all the ingredients here with me, so we're gonna need to take a quick trip out to the kitchen before we return here and actually do a few other preparations before we make this peanut butter and jelly proper. So for this, we're going to need to switch perspectives, and there it is. Now, wait, that's where you were seeing me from before, but now you're seeing a whole different angle. Here's the microphone, and there's the audacity. There's my voice. But anyway, now we need to go out to the kitchen and, get some food. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, this iPhone that I'm using is an iPhone 6S, and it's so old that the battery's basically fried, so I hope it doesn't die while I'm recording this. So you'll want to grab a plate and then put it down, and, you know, at this point, most people would say, oh, just grab 2 pieces of bread, put it on the plate, but no, we're doing something a bit different here. So we're gonna be plugging in the toaster, because what you want to do is you want to put your toaster down to, like, you don't want it completely toasted, just put it down on, like, 1 or 2 or so, just, you know, either the lowest level or the next lowest, because you want it to be a little crispy, not totally toasted, but just a little bit crispy, so then it's warm, so then when you put the peanut butter on it, it gets all melty and ooh, gives that ooey gooey goodness. Then you put the bread in the toaster and drop it down just like so. After that, you will need to grab some Jif Creamy peanut butter. This is the best peanut butter on planet Earth. I don't care what anybody says. You know, the other ones are fine, like Reese's, Peter Pan, etc. But no, Jif Creamy is the all-time best, and I will hear nothing else. Dude, I got so scared for a minute. I smelled something burning, and I was like, wait, what the hell, is my house about to burn down? But then I realized, no, it's just the toaster going. I'm such a moron. Next up, we're gonna grab that grape jelly. Like, when it comes to PB&J, I just think the default is like, you know, grape jelly like this. Now, strawberry jelly is really good too, but like, I don't know, man. I just feel like the strawberry jelly is one of those things where it's like, yeah, when you have grape and strawberry, like, they're both good, but like grape is just that default, like, peanut butter and jelly goodness. You know what I mean? Dude, is it normal for the toaster to smell like it's burning? Like, bro, it's on the lowest setting. What the hell? Next up, we're gonna grab a knife. Normally, I'd grab 2 knives, one for the PB, one for the jelly, but, you know, I don't want to dirty up a bunch of knives. I'm a lazy bum. The less I have to clean, the better. Bro, is there something wrong with this toaster? It's been on the lowest setting for, like, a couple minutes now. Why is it not done? Okay, there it is. I was about to say, but anyway, it's nice and warm. Not overly, like, toasted, you know what I mean? But it's, like, just enough to where it's not like super crispy or whatever. It's just warmed up. Oh shoot, I just hit the bread on something. Just then when you put the PB on it, it's nice and warm and gooey. And you waddle away, waddle. Probably grab a few napkins while you're at it, because this will probably get messy.
Back to the dungeon we go.
Wait a minute, I've seen you before. Alright, so now we're back, and this is gonna be the tricky part. Actually making the peanut butter and jelly, and making it in a way where you guys can actually see everything. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to take my main camera, flip it around, and then just kind of give you guys the POV perspective as we do things, possibly. Or maybe we could do a dual cam. So actually, no, that's the way to do it. Dual cam setup. Alrighty, so before we get started, you'll want to make sure you have some napkins ready, and then you'll want to take your 2 pieces of bread, just like that. And I always say do the peanut butter on the left one, and then the jelly over here on the right one. Also, sorry if my hands look fucked up. We're just now getting into summer, and my hands get really dry during the colder months, so that's why my hands are still a little messed up. But anyway, grab your Jif Creamy, the best peanut butter in the universe. Get a nice healthy dollop, just like so. Something just like that. You want enough to where not only does it cover the bread, but there's also a thick layer. So something like that, that's nowhere near enough. We're gonna need a little bit more. There we go. That's looking a little more like it. We'll see how it looks after it's all spread out, because again, you just want like a nice layer. Oh yeah, and since the toast is all nice and warm, man, if only you guys could feel it and see it and smell it right now. The peanut butter is melting in real time. Well, I guess you can actually see it, yeah. It's actually like melting in real time. I feel like we could still put a little bit more PB on this. If you're a little sensitive, maybe be a little careful, you know, you don't want to shit your pants. But just like so, that's a decent amount of peanut butter. Personally, I'd probably put a little bit more on there, but just for the sake of the video, we'll just say do that about, like, I don't know, maybe about 2 tablespoons, maybe a little less, tablespoon and a half if you're sensitive. And then next is the important part. A lot of people will be like, oh, do a 1-to-1 ratio, do a 2-to-1 ratio. I'll tell you how it is. You want to do a 2-to-1 ratio of the jelly. A 1-to-1 just leaves you with a bit too much jelly going around, whereas if you do a 2-to-1, it's, you know, you get enough of that PB and that jelly, since jelly's a bit sweeter. It's one of those things where you need less jelly to taste it and more of the PB to taste that, if that makes sense. So 2-to-1's the way to go. So now we gotta wait till the jelly gets to the bottom of the bottle. If you can, you know, it's like really stuck. Okay, there we go. We got some down there. So just okay. It's coming out, bro. What the hell am I doing? Come on, big boy. It's stuck up in there. Come on, get the fuck out, bro. It's just, it won't come out. Come on, squirt for daddy. I was trying to keep this PG initially when I started recording this video, but nah, dude, we're too far past all that. All right, so I think that's enough jelly. It's fine. Just let me just get, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wait, no, it's that little bit on the edge. We're just gonna finger it real quick. Yeah, give me the jelly and just rub it on there, it's fine. I forgot how sticky jelly is. Why are you so sticky? And then similarly to the peanut butter, you'll want to spread it across the bed. Across the bed, dude, where the hell was my brain today? Then you'll spread it across the bread, or the bed if you like to do it that way, man. I mean, if if y'all like getting in there with the jelly, I ain't, to each his own. And he waddled away, waddle, till the very next day. Man, spreading jelly is such a pain in the rear. Now, it's helpful because the bread's already been toasted, so like, it's spreading a bit easier than usual, because bro, if you just try to spread cold jelly, I mean, if you know, it is such a pain. But yeah, we got it pretty good there. And now what you want to do is you want to grab the two pieces and you want to marry them together. Marriage, I know nothing about it, but there it is. You have successfully married the two pieces together, which means you have a peanut butter and jelly. It's pretty sad when a peanut butter and jelly is happier than you'll probably ever be in your entire life. Let's go ahead and do the taste test. I will not give you the pleasure of seeing me bite into it, though. You will see me after I'm done chewing it, because I don't need anybody clipping it, fetishizing, and doing questionable things to clips of me eating food. I know how you people are. Okay, I'm sorry I lied to y'all. I said I was only gonna take one bite. Look, it's a really good sandwich. I even licked the knife clean. It's, that's a damn good peanut butter and jelly. And the thing is, if you try to take it apart afterward, like, you really can't, because it's all, like, married together with the jelly, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you can see like, you can still see traces of the peanut butter on there. And that's, like, the perfect part about when you toast it, right? Because it all just comes together and it's just, ugh. But anyways, there it is. There is the peanut butter and jelly. What would I rate this? I would give this a good 420 out of 69. There's great taste. The toasting before, putting the peanut butter and such on it was a great touch. Peanut butter and jelly is obviously a classic. There is other kinds of jelly, right? Like, you could do the strawberry jelly and whatnot. And I've always said this. It's interesting how you would think, people mostly dip apples in peanut butter of any fruit. But nobody ever really dips grape or strawberries in peanut butter. So why the hell are grape and, even strawberry the defaults that they go to and not apple jelly? Apple jelly exists. It's normally the default. I just always thought that was interesting. But anyway, I also heard some BS about like, oh, apples can't make jelly, but the thing is, apple jelly exists, so no, it's possible. There's just some workarounds that need to be made. But anyway, there it is. There's a peanut butter and jelly. If you want to spice it up, you could put some club crackers on the side or some Oreo cookies and grab a Coke with it, as if there's not enough sugar in this sandwich as is. And anyways, yeah, that's it. I think that's where we'll conclude it. You guys can look forward to some more dishes in the future, such as toast with butter, microwaved pancakes, toaster waffles, cereal, and anything else that requires minimum effort. And just in case anybody was looking for actual proportions as to how I would make a peanut butter and jelly, we're looking at 2 slices of bread, approximately 52 grams, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, which will be 33 grams, followed by a tablespoon of jelly, aka 20 grams, and then again the toasting process before, marrying everything together, and then having a nice, delicious, lowly, sugary, probably heart attack inducing sandwich. But anyways, always best shout out, thank you to all the Patrons, and shout out members, thank you to all you in the low baller tier, and an even bigger shout out, thank you to all you in the big baller tier, Melalas King and Big Daddy Maddie, and the biggest shout out, thank you to all you in the G tier, Rider Vengeance and Little Cheese Girl. You guys are absolute legends. Thank you. I love all of you. Koronidoraki arigatou gozaimasu. This tabemono was oishii. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.